Hi, darlings. Okay, let's start by sifting about 3 cups of all-purpose flour. You're about to learn how to make spring rolls. It's delicious, classic, crowd-pleasing snack. Oh my god! So, apart from making these delicious snacks for your family at home, you can even consider starting a business, of small shops. Because why not? It's so simple to make. It's profit-oriented, always on high demand. So you would make a good business out of it. So we just mixed the flour with some water to, you know, have a batter that looks like this. And you see the consistency. Yeah. Not so thick and not overly thin. Have a teaspoon of salt to give some taste to the shits. But if you don't like the salt, you can skip it. You can add a tablespoon of sugar as well if you like. It's okay. Yeah. Then let this batter rest for just about 10 minutes. And now we just heat a non-stick pan. Please, it is recommended you use a non-stick pan, okay? Heat your non-stick pan and then scoop some butter, rub on the surface of the pan, you know, and then let it sit there and dry out. Just so the sheets do not stick to the tray. It's the reason we are flouring the surface of the tray because they are hot. The sides of the sheets, they'll just pull up by themselves, and that's how you know that your wraps are ready. Okay, so just basically repeat the same process with the rest of the batter. Spread the batter evenly on your pan and just let it sit for a few seconds and it's ready. It's not so hot, it's just manageable. You can pull it. If I can pull it, you can pull it. Okay, it's not so hot. I mean, there are other methods that are so I can't even imagine myself trying them out because they'll so burn your hand. We are in the Hamilton season, so I chose to put them in a ziploc just to retain the moisture, or otherwise they'll just dry out so quickly. So you can use foil or clean film or even toils or some airtight containers to, secure the moisture in it. And the good thing is that you can use these wraps for both samosa and spring roll. Let me do the last one so I will go over to the filling. So if you have spaces like this in the middle of the wrapper, it's redeemable. You can just, add some flour to it to fill up the blank spaces. Yeah. But in the process, you want to be careful so that you don't overfill it so it doesn't get too heavy. Look at the thickness. Can you see? Look how thin. This is what you're aiming at. Because once your wrapper is too thick, um, it makes your samosa boring. For me, though, that is my experience. So we are. Oh, I like this one. It's much lighter. Look, can you see this? You just want a balance. It's not supposed to be too thick or too thin. If it's too thin, your filling is gonna leak. We'll just keep checking on the wraps. Meanwhile, let's chop up some bell peppers, yellow, red, and green bell peppers. The peppers are optional. If you don't feel the need to add them, then it's fine. And this is spring onion. Next, let's chop some cabbage. Next, carrots. And the next, sausages. Next, onion. Finally, chicken breast. because we're making chicken spring rolls. Yeah, yeah. And then cut it into smaller cube sizes. In here, I have about a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Next is my onion. Next is the chicken breast. So these, we're gonna add this marinade. If you want to know how we made this marinade, you can let us know in the comment section. Okay, combination of spices and herbs. Smells so good. In here is seasoning cubes, curry, thyme, and some salt. Pepper. This is a combination of red and yellow scotch bonnet. Right. Let's taste. So good. Can you taste? Have a taste. Have a taste. We're doing this together, man. Have a taste. It tastes so good. Let's trap in the flavor buildup. Is that okay? Let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Up it, up it, up it. Ooh. All right. So we're not adding water to this sauce because we don't need any liquid in it. Here we have the bell peppers, including spring onions. Yeah. We need to retain the crunch in these vegetables. That's why I took out the heat. If you don't mind, you can cook your own until they are tender. But now the sauce is completely ready. Let's set the table to wrap up the spring rolls. Is that okay? All right. So let's make a roux that we'll use to seal up the edges of the samosa. Okay. A roux is a combination of flour and water, and in this case, I had some liquid left from the batter. Right. I just need to add some more flour so that it thickens to the texture we can use to seal up the edges of the spring roll. You can use egg, can break an egg, beat it, and then use to seal up the edges. But this is what it should look like. All right. This is our wrappers that we prepped. This is what they look like. All right, let me show you the one that was not in there. Okay, perfect. This one, can you see what it looks like? Has dried out, completely dried out. Like, look, it's breaking apart. Because where I live, we are in the Hamatan season, so it dries out so quickly. So you want to, trap them in a Ziploc or in a nylon. We turn it upwards like this. Flip the, and then scoop in some filling, like so. And fold it over. There are various methods of wrapping these, but let's just start with this one right here. Okay. And we take our roux, rub it on the edge of the wrapper, and then gently fold over. It's as simple as this. So simple. All right. It's just so simple. So scoop some filling. All right. So scoop some filling to the wrapper. So scoop some filling in there. Then flip it like this. Fold this way. And fold this way. These are actually large sizes. Medium. And take your roux and rub on the edge. And then gently fold over. It's as simple as this. Sealed. Right? Okay, let's do one more. This can be one. So thick. I thought as much. So, if you have your mixture correct, see, they just open. They're not tearing apart. They just separate nicely. All right, the next one, the next one, the next one. Hurry up. Scoop raisin. So you can do small sizes, and then if it's gonna be small or big, um, any event that doesn't have spring rolls and samosa, like small chops, it's not complete, is it? I really think that everyone should learn this recipe. I mean, who doesn't love spring rolls and samosa? I mean, who doesn't like spring rolls and samosa? Excuse me. And is there even an event that is complete without spring rolls and samosa? Let me show you another method. You physically see chunks of the chicken. So this is another method, like this. How are you? Stop. Look how pretty. This is what we have. Okay, these are our spring rolls, and the oil is hot enough to start frying. Just drop them in there. Let's not overcrowd the oil. And I'm brethren. Let me add just one more. There's space enough for at least seven. So I have seven left. We don't want them burned. We just want them golden brown. Are you wondering, like, when is she gonna take them out? Is she wanna burn them? You're wondering, like, take them out already. You wanna burn them? No, I don't want to burn them. I just want them golden brown and really crispy. Look at this beautiful thing. My God. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. Really. Could you kindly be kind to me? Give me a subscription and a like and a share and a comment. Thank you. So again, you don't want your oil to be so hot from the beginning. Otherwise, it's just gonna get burned and brown so quickly that you won't like the crunch. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this pretty? Did you hear that? Thank you and bye bye. Bye bye bye. Be good always, okay?